Hey everybody. That was weird. Um, it's been a couple days, so I figured I'd get on here and see how everybody is. I don't know about you, but I have been very, very restless. Okay. And I've been constantly wanting to do stuff. Just keep doing things, and I can't seem to settle down. And yesterday I got the undeniable answer from Spirit to stop. I was walking up the ramp to my house. We have a ramp set up, and something in my leg just hurt. I know it's muscular, so it's just gonna take time to heal. But that was definitely an answer to stop and rest and relax. Goodness. Because I've just been feeling so restless, so just, there's always something that I have to do, and I just can't seem to sit still and relax. That's just my nature, I guess. But there's always something to do. There's always something to do, and I always feel bad if I sit down and I stop, or if I watch TV, or just sit down for me and take time for me just to stop doing. I always kind of have that feeling of, there's this list of stuff that you have to do, Sarah. Get up and go do it. And it's hard for me to stop and relax. So I took that as a very much big sign from Spirit saying, you need to stop. And I guess I'm feeling that because things are ramping up, and I find it interesting that I feel like this is ramping up and I have to get things done. And yet in 2 days, or one day, I guess, I don't know, on the 21st, there's that new moon in Virgo. It's supposed to be a black moon. So whenever there are 2 new moons in the same month, it's considered a black moon. But this time it's in Virgo. And I find it very interesting that Virgo is it's an earth sign, very grounded, very stable, very, I'm gonna follow things through. And I feel like as it's coming through, it's kind of, I feel I'm having to get ready for that, if that makes any sense. So we'll just get to it. On the bottom, pushing us forward is blessed. I absolutely love that. And I love that that's what's pushing us forward, or what the underlying message is from this deck. It's blessed. And she is coming out of a shell and very much giving gratitude and prayers for what she has received. And this is awesome. We've got round and round, and it feels like you're going in a circle, but what you don't really see is that you're actually ascending that spiral, and it's going towards the third eye, going towards where you're supposed to be going. It may feel like you're just going in circles, but you're actually elevating, and you don't really see it. And Spirit's saying it's time to go. And if you've been getting that feeling where it's just, you know that you're not somewhere where you're supposed to be, whether it's a job, a relationship, or whatever it is, you know that door's there, right? So it's time to go. If it's a situation, and I'm not telling you to leave your job, I'm not telling you to leave your relationship, and I'm not telling you to do anything, okay? I'm not telling you to do anything. This has to be your choice, whether you're going to listen to what your gut is telling you, whether your intuition is telling you. If you know that you feel that you don't belong, take the steps to get you to where you need to be. If it's a job, start looking and applying for other positions while you still have this, so that the income doesn't change that much, right? That's kind of what I'm talking about. Make the plans and preparations to move towards the goal that you have, and make plans to leave. And then we have community. This is finding the right people, right? This is finding the people that you're meant to be around. The ones that will help you, support you, guide you, be the mentor, be the shoulder to lean on. It's just finding the right people. Um, and I always like this one because it's got so many things happening. And that little shelter is actually a hotel, which I find is cute. It's just, it's when you go, or even before you go, it's having that support system. It's having the people there that are with you, even if they're not family, even if they're not friends, or it's just a community that you find. Or maybe you're coming whenever you do leave because it was after the time to go. Maybe it's when you get to where you need to go, you'll find that community, or you're starting to do it now. This turned over while I was shuffling, and I absolutely love this card. It's very much the harvest of everything that you have been working so hard towards, your cornucopia. It's definitely, I know the Sun card is supposed to be the happiest card, even in this deck, but this to me is probably more because it's all of the hard work that you've put in. This is your harvest. And we're coming up on harvest time. It's August. I know September is it, but August is the very beginning of that, right? People are starting to harvest as far as farm life, what the seeds that they have sown, right? This is their harvest time, and it's one of the best. And on the bottom, another fabulous one, door to personal healing and happiness, right? This is what you're working towards. This is what you're trying to leave and go towards. Whatever your personal healing and happiness is, that cornucopia, this is all that's meant for you because it's you. I love it so much. It's just, yes, indeed. And I wanted to go to that one. This one flew out. I love it because it's the owl. It's wisdom. You know when the time is right. You will know what steps to take. And here comes that butterfly from the day before, right? This is what's pushing us forward, that transformation to get to where we need to be, and having the knowledge to do what we need to do to get there. Such an interesting, fabulous reading so far. I love it. It's very much moving with what you're supposed to be doing, with where you're supposed to be going. That transformational period of, I'm not where I want to be, but I know where I need to go. Maybe I don't know how I need to get there, but we're going to get that. And the Magician just flew out. And I like this one version because it has the wheel. I lie. This is the Wheel of Fortune in this deck, I forget. But it's got the Magician behind it. And I say that because we got this behind. But this is definitely the Wheel of Fortune. And it's because you, the Magician, have been creating the life that you want. And you are turning that wheel. I get those confused because it is the Magician with it. But that's the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel. Y'all see that, right? They're crazy today. We can't take all that many. But we had the Ace of Cups, Temperance, and the Ten of Wands come out. Let's see if they come back out. I do like that message, though. And the way that they were. One more. No, that's too many. They want me to get a book, and I'm not doing a book. Okay. The Ace of Coins came out in this position. Either way, it's divine assistance. And I always say it's divine assistance because it's a hand floating out of wherever. We don't see the body. But this is more in the physical, where it's banks and loans and trusts and investments and stocks, right? It's tangible. It's what's, money in the bank, what I say. That's the bank account. And then we have the Sun. This side of the Sun is backwards. And to me, it always kind of reminds me of the dark before the dawn. It's going to get dark, right? Things may seem dark right now, but you forget you've got these two things coming. the Wheel of Fortune bringing in that money, 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 if that's what you're needing. Or if not, it's the stability and security of the blessings, right? So it is literally the dark before the dawn, letting you know that whatever you've been manifesting so hard, it's coming in. And I say that because at the bottom, and I can't show it, is the tower. But the tower that came down, it had to come down, but there was nothing in it. And the Chariot broke at that tower. They've stopped at that broken tower, meaning it's also a place to start too. Because there's nothing there in that tower, so whatever was built on before, it had to come down because there was nothing there. There was no value to it. There was nothing holding it together. So this is a good thing. It may feel like the world is crashing down in this dark of dawn, or darkness before dawn moment, but that's when things can get, it's the point of where things change. It's the point of starting over with this blessing that's coming in that brings you to where you're supposed to be. I know it's backwards, but that's what's coming in. And I love this. So I'm definitely claiming it. Claim it too. You don't have to type anything. I don't like typing, letting other people know. It's because it's not your business. It's not my business. If you claim this message, that's you. That's on you. It has nothing to do with me. I like doing this because I like hearing the messages that come through. And I know that it will help someone. And if it can, that's made my day. I don't need to know. I just need to know. I just hope that you get it. Right? I hope you find it. And I hope that this message brings you some kind of joy and peace, especially if you're in that dark place. Just know that there's so much more coming. All that you wanted and all that you've worked hard, there is a reward for it. So keep the faith, keep believing, and I hope that you have a blessed day. Bye.